And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with LiBvSBos from the sideline moments from now. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Pacers. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Bucks, a game and a half out.
And seeing where Indiana is, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Ginobili. Malawaj out there with Sean Kemp. Then there's Kidd. And for Indiana, they've got Willis. Robertson is out there with Maravich. It's Daniels. Hey, Clark, two monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Kemp.
This is what fans enjoy seeing from Sean Kemp. This big man is a major league dunk artist.
To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Now here's Robertson. Coming off 31 points last game. And now in transition is Kidd. Here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Robertson outside. Taken away by Kidd. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Maravich the pass to Robertson. Indiana moving it around. To Maravich. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Ginobili.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Goes up at the stripe. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Robertson outside. Plenty of space. Indiana again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The three. It's rebounded by Robertson. For Indiana, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Out to the right wing. Indiana again missing.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bank shot, no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And here is Ginobili. Back to Kidd. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili.
This is huge for Kidd's confidence. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense is especially dangerous.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in blocks. You look at Malawach, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Just 5 on the clock. Maravich kicks to Daniels. Here's Robertson. Buries the jump shot.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Ginobili outside. Pass to Kemp. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Kemp's got 5 points so far.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kemp with the steal. Kidd against Robertson. And Kemp now on top of the key. Kemp with a screen for Kidd. 6 on the shot clock, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. This is their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Willis. Hooser comes in for Daniel. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Maravich.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Robertson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Mathurin, good.
Mathurin, so smooth with the ball in his hands.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future. Mathurin, so dangerous. He can score from any place on the floor.
Pass to Bonner. The shot will not fall.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
On the wing, Mathurin. Now Chandler. Back to Mathurin. Away from Robertson. Milwaukee with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues that they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Now here's Robertson. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. To the left side wing. Humphries. No good from outside. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Mathurin's got 7 points.
Quick thinking from Mathurin there. Excellent rising up and capitalizing off the catch.
Mathurin against Westbrook. And the basket is good. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that does it for the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Maravich is out there with Robertson. Then it's Daniels. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Boozer in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
It's Ginobili outside, and it's Daniels with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Robertson passes to Daniels. Maravich kicks to Daniels. Outside, Maravich. Let's go. Here's Boozer. Kemp with the rebound. Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Westbrook. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And the Bucks miss again. The Pacers shooting a lot less, 38% for the game, struggling so far. Robertson passes to Maravich. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Outside Westbrook. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's the Pacers' ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Robertson, good.
Combo card skill set of Maravich really does a nice job of drawing defensive attention and then passing to teammates.
Outside Westbrook. Tries a 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Robertson kicks to Maravich. They set the screen. Throws it up high. Taken away by Kidd. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. Maravich with the steal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Daniels. 6 to shoot. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Boozer.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Kevin Willis is checked in for Boozer. Ginobili kicks to Westbrook. Kemp with a screen for Ginobili. The kick out to Westbrook. Lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 3. Robertson passes to Daniels. Back to Robertson. good. That would have tied it. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Pulls it from 20, and that one's good. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a wide open look for Mathurin on the 3 off target. Kidd against Robertson. The screen from Kemp. It's Kemp on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And here's Kidd from the arc. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Mathurin. Daniels a screen on Ginobili. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Milwaukee leading by 5. Kidd passes to Westbrook. Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 9 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Teams changing it up here. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, and the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
The shot's good. Bucks leading by 4. Inside. And the dunk by Humphries.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Indiana's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
One shot.
And that one misses. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Blake feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Potter. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Ginobili, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pacers trail by 6. Robertson up top. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Chandler trying to free himself up. Another shot. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. 107 left to play here in the half. To the middle. Humphries dishes to Blake. Here is Bonner. He's guarded by Chandler. That one's not going to go. The Pacers shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Outside, Willis. Demirovic. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. No good with the elbow jumper. Humphries. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Humphries has got his second basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist. Here's
the lob to the hoop. Blake with the steal. 2 on the clock, and the dunk by Humphries.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. Guys, how much does winning this award impact the MVP race?
Well, I'd argue the more of them you win during the season, the more it cements your case to be MVP. Wouldn't you agree, big man?
No question, Kenny. During my MVP season, I won that award 3 times. But my second Player of the Month award, everyone knew the MVP trophy was all mine.
Wait. Didn't you win one of those back in 2005, the same year that...
Looks like we're running out of time. We got to move on to our next segment.
No, sir, Ernie, the same... Remember?
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
They have been sloppy here, Ernie. You know, I know they're hearing it in the locker room right now. You can't compete with that many mistakes.
Yeah, a lot of wasted possessions on their part. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Malawaj out there with Kemp. Then there's Ginobili. Then it's Jason Kidd. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Ginobili can't hit. Pacers trail by 10. Rebounded by the Bucks. Malawaj has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ginobili kicks to Kidd. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Maravich. Robertson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Pacers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
First free throw is good. Boozer, he's checked in for Kevin Willis. So he gets them both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. That's a 2 from Kidd, and he nails the jumper. Kidd's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Robertson passes to Maravich. Outside Daniel. Here's Boozer, and it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
Tries to keep it alive. And that one's good. Malowacz has got his first points of the night.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Pacers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Back to Robertson. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
The Pacers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Russell Westbrook in for Ginobili. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Daniels has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Maravich. Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against the Thunder, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Boozer.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
The three-pointer off the mark. High post, Kemp. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Boozer inside. Shoots over Malowacz. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Maravich against Kidd. Pass to Kemp. Here's Westbrook. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Chandler's checked in for Indiana.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril. Kidd is a talented playmaker. He knows how to run sets and generate shots for his teammates.
Pass to Mathurin. Will it go? Westbrook pulls it in.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Bonner. Misses off the left eye. Pacers trail by 17. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Humphreys with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
making a change here.
Team, everyone.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Pacers in 5th.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Milwaukee on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Chandler a screen. Clock at 6. Fades away. That misses off the backboard.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
To the wing right side. To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Boozer.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Maravich. And nothing is falling for him right now. Westbrook with it. 12 points for him. 1:43 left to play in the third. Can't hit from 12.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Blake's got 3 assists tonight. Maravich the pass to Mathurin. Back to Maravich. Releases from the wing and drills it. Maravich has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
High post, Kemp. Here's Blake. Still yet to score. Here's Malowacz. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Back to Maravich. In the corner, it's Boozer. Good on the three-point shot. Boozer's got 5.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Westbrook. Mathurin with some nice defense. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Daniels. Maravich is out there with Robertson. Then there's Kevin Willis. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Charity stripe shot. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Kemp deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Kemp with a screen for Kidd. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Robertson. Over Kidd. Plays it up and banks banks it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Robertson with the steal. A solo fast break. Goes up. Look
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Now here's Kidd. Outside Kemp. Pass to Malowacz. 6 to shoot. Kemp a screen on Robertson. For 3, Kidd, and the Bucks miss again.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Back to Robertson. A 3, that ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich just got 3 assists in the game. The Bucks call time. See what LiBvSBos has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach from Milwaukee was getting across in their huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Kemp with a screen for Kidd. To stop the drought, here's Malowacz. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Willis down low. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Milwaukee leading by 10. Outside Kidd. Pass to Ginobili. Maravich with the steal. Robertson with it. Guarded by Kemp. Jason Kidd grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And there's the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Kidd has no issues mixing it up down low. He's a physical point guard.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Kemp.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Malowacz grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
for three. That's tipped.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Pass to Malawach. Back to Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. For three, Kidd. It's hauled in by Willis.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Kidd against Robertson. Outside Kidd. Daniels against Kemp. A 17-footer. That one is off.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And slam dunk by Kemp.
The athleticism and quickness of Kemp, using both as weapons in the pick and roll.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Our player of the game, Shawn Kemp.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pacers trail by 19.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Shawn Kemp.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Down he goes for 3. On offense, here are the Bucks. They set the pick. Humphreys against Boozer. Now Blake, down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Oh, hits the deep 3. And so Blake will bring it up for the Bucks. 10-point lead. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and LiBvSBos, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shawn Kemp.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, and we talk about when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got James Harden, and it's Pettit in at the power forward. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Pettit. Here's Pierce. He's covered by Holiday. And it's Howard finishing it off.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Here's Aguirre. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Harden surveying the D. Rodriguez, the pass to Harden. Here's Pierce. The three is up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Down low. Tipped. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Rodriguez, the pass to Harden. Pass to Pierce. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rodriguez. 4-3. Tatum pulls it in. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Harden. Now Tatum. Holiday, a screen on Harden. Connects from downtown.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. See if they can keep it going.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
They set the screen. Pass to Russell. Harden drives in, and Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Pierce, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Defended by Harden. Here's Aguirre. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. The three from Russell. Howard grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Holiday, and the shot's good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
To the paint. Here's Pettit. Hits the jump hook.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Here's the pick. Lets it go. Howard grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Russell a screen on Harden. Here's the three. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pierce, the pass to Pettit. On the clock. Harden from outside. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Celtics trail by 6. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Defended by Harden. No good from 11 feet.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Howard. Fades back. Now Harden. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And during the last 10 games, here are the bigs who have shot the ball with accuracy from beyond the arc. Fifth, Jason Tatum.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, it's truly impressive how far their range extends and how lethal they are from downtown. This group of bigs is really special.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Celtics trail by 6. Black outside. Pass to Holiday. Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance. Holiday's got 5 now.
Holiday finds ways to score inside and from beyond the arc.
Ben Carroll the screen. Brunson passes to Ben Carroll. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now Black. Outside Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
Inside. Klingon. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Paxson. Now Klingon, covered by Lively. Tries it from the block. Klingon's shot is off. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Black passes to Holiday, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside to the inside and slammed it home and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Ben Carroll.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
George Mikan at the line, shooting 1.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Liberty. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder. He says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you guys.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Brunson. After the basket by Boston. It's deflected, and there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Both free throws good from Brunson. We've got 1:23 left in the first. To the middle. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Reeves. And here's Klingon. Banchero in the post. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Nice job by Banchero. He is so aggressive in the paint.
44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shoots a fadeaway. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Brunson. Back to Banchero. Here's Paxson. Gets the 3 to fall.
How about Banchero's vision? Keeps his eyes up and makes the extra pass.
Black outside.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Seven seconds left to play in the first. Here's Brunson outside. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Rodriguez in at the point. Clock at 6. There's a screen. And it's off from three-point range. The Liberty shooting 56% today. Fader on the way. Pierce can't get to it.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Up top, Black. Still no points. Here's Rice. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Rodriguez. Here's Harden. Howard inside. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Celtics trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Rice. Sinks it from distance. Rice has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Count it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Count it. Good. Rice has got his second bucket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Harden, the pass to Pierce. And the visitors call time here. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
He's checked in for Boston. Let's see the stat sheet here for Dwight Howard.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Boston on D. 4-point game. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. Black, left side. Pass to Aguirre. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Pierce.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Howard. Nice D from Tatum.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Harden. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Tatum from long range. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Harden. And here's Howard, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Had it. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Black. Back to Tatum. "18 feet out." Again, the miss by Boston. Gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pierce, the pass to Harden. It's tipped. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Teams changing it up here. Just about halfway through the season. Let's take a look at the East. You look at the Liberty, a decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher. And of course, the Boston Celtics down 4 spots.
When I look at the Liberty, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Rodriguez. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Banchero right side. Boston with a rebound.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
He's covered by Reeves. Pass to Holiday. They set a pick. Pulls it from the corner. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Liberty have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Paxson. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 4 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Holiday. Give him 8 points now. Screen by Lively. Throws it up high. Spins. Pass to Klingon. Here's Paxson. He's covered by Holiday. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Holiday. 9 points in his last outing. Tries a 10-footer. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. Donovan Klingon, number 1.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Liberty. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brunson from deep. Boston with a rebound. Mikan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Holiday. 1:05 left in the first half. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Reeves, the pass to Banchero.
Paolo, strong. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Celtics trail by 13. He's covered by Reeves.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution for the away team. Number 34, Paul Pierce.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. Outside Reeves. Klingin inside. Covered by Lively. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Pierce can't get to it. The 3-ball. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we finished off one half of play. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drawing line. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work, sometimes deep into the clock, for their shots. Man, that's great.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the Boston Five. Defended by Harden.
Away team foul. Rodrigo. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. And the call call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Rodriguez. Here's Pierce. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right wing. Here's Aguirre. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, Holiday plays with a lot of poise. Scans the floor, finds the open man.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Pettit. Over Tatum. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Pettit's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. All by himself. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play.
Personal foul. First team foul.
One shot.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Down by 15. Outside for Russell. It's stolen by Howard. In transition, here they come. Here's Pierce. Banked it in off the glass. Pierce has got 5 now.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Outside Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Harden. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Celtics making a change here. Black's checked in. Holiday passes to Aguirre. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Holiday, that one's good. Holiday's got 11.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
Celtics trail by 16. Black outside. Fires for 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Rodriguez. No good from outside. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Holiday. He can't get it to go. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Here's Rodriguez. Black defending. Pass to Harden. Down low. And it misses. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Boston again missing.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Now here's Howard, hounded by Tatum. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by Harden. He's got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Black outside. Outside Holiday. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Pettit, hounded by Tatum. From 9 feet, and no good, trying to use the glass.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Here's Russell. Oh, rejected by Howard. Here's Rodriguez. He has 6. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
And the visitors call time here. Bancaro outside. Pass to Klingon. Back to Bancaro. Here's Pierce. That's good. And it's Bancaro with the assist.
Goes to
Bancaro's got 5 assists tonight.
Bancaro is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
Here's Rice. Fires from deep. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Pierce. And he gets that one. Pierce has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Rice. Here's Mikan. He's got 11 over Bancaro. It's rebounded by Bancaro. Bancaro's got 4 rebounds now. to Pierce. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Mikan. Over Banchero. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Mikan's got 13.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Pass to Pierce. Clock at 4. Outside Reeves. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Oh, nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Rice. And there's a pick. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Here's Pierce. Banchero outside. Boston with a rebound. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Russell, the pass to Mikan. Chalk up 2 there.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Pierce. 11 points in the game. 54 seconds left in the third quarter here. No good that time. Celtics trail by 17. Outside Holiday. Here's Rice. Give him 8. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Mikan. And then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Well, Holiday has terrific vision. He's great at spotting open guys.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Banchero outside. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Klingon with a screen for 3. Boston pulls it in. Mikan's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Holiday from long range. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 15. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got James Harden, and it's Howard in at the center position. Here's Rodriguez. There's the triple. Lively grabs a miss.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Lively. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Mikan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul. At the line for your Celtics, George Mikan. At the line for 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Now here's Harden. Pass to Pierce. Now here's Howard. The baseline J is on the way. Lively grabs the miss. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Holiday taking his time here. Here's Mikan. Shot from the wing. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Pierce. Going inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Boston. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Defended by Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Has to Pettit. Here's Pierce. Shoots. Connects. The jumper drops. Pierce has got 4 points this quarter.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Tatum a screen on Harden. Defended by Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Holiday. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
And the visitors call time here. Keeping us updated from the sidelines, LiBvSBos.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Liberty head coach go over their plan during the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Rodriguez. Here's Pierce. Unloads from 13. Howard's shot is good.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Howard grabs the miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
It's stolen by Lively. outside Holiday. Over to the wing, to the inside. Tatum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Harden, the pass to Pettit. Here's Pierce. From outside, off the mark.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Outside Tatum. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Thursday, they'll start out on the road to play the Pelicans in New Orleans. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with Orlando, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Russell's checked in for Lively. Pass to Rodriguez. Inside. It's stolen by Tatum. And they're on the run. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Just a smart hustle play from Holiday. Running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
Here's Rodriguez from the arc. Russell with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Now here's Tatum. Off target there with a little leaner.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Pass to Harden. Howard with the ball. Here's Pettit. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Holiday. Defended by Harden. Looking to get it going. What a terrific move that is.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Rodriguez. He's covered by Holiday. A shot by Rodriguez, no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Oh, it misses.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Here's Pierce. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Dwight Howard.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Tatum drops the hammer.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
The Liberty have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Rodriguez. He's covered by Holiday. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Russell a screen on Harden. Here's Russell.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. On the wing, Harden. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now Russell, Holiday outside. And the three misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Liberty.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. Boston's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Oh, it doesn't go! Now Harden. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Tatum. It's picked off. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Boston pushing it up now. It's good! They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy,
you.